Hello there, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Train Fever. So, in an unconventional way, we're starting out by looking at these houses. These houses, which are right next to this depot, which is right next to this station. And if you've been watching, you will know exactly which station this is. This is Maryport. This is the hub for our experiment in this particular playthrough. I possibly should have spotted these trailblazers down here who decided to move in, because it's going to cost me the best part of $1 million to get them out of the way. Thanks for nothing, lads. Thanks for nothing. You big studs. So I was saying that it was going to cost me about $3 million to develop out in this direction. Well, you can forget that. It's going to cost a lot more than that. So, in the last episode, we expanded again. We expanded out from Neston to Bexley, and that's good. That's going to make us money. I haven't played through any more than that anymore since then, but we are now at the point where I think Maryport does need developing, because we're going to end up with trains queuing to get in and out. So it might just be that our first move is to develop the kind of the southbound end, assuming I'm facing south. I keep thinking it's south. Let's... what we're looking for here is... Where are you? I'm pretty sure it's this way. No. Middleton? No. Where is it? Middleton. No. I'm almost there. There we go. Ellesmere. Right, Ellesmere. This is the bottom southeast corner. Right, okay, so let's get ourselves properly oriented, and we're talking about expanding to the east. Okay, so to you know, our westbound services are all good. We can expand west, you know, at our leisure. We've got a complicated bridge construction ahead of us, and I think that, right, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that yet, but I might be about to find out. And you might be about to find out with me. But yeah, so the problem that we're getting at the moment is that we are having trains routinely wait for the station to clear in order to bring their passengers in. And not only is that costing me money right now, it's extremely limiting when it comes to expansion. I mean, do I really need to do it? What would you spend the money on if not this? This is the project. This is what you're doing. Okay, so plan A would be... Yeah, plan A would be to do this and redevelop the station. Plan B would be to complete a loop. Oh. Yes, oh, indeed. Okay, well, which loop do you want to complete? So, okay, what have we got built so far? So we've got Loftus is connected, but nothing beyond. But we have Neston connected, and then Bexley. And I think we were going to talk about doing Neston out to Bexley, out to Liskeard, back through Bishop's Waltham, and then probably Bromyard and Winslow, and then back through Holsworthy. It's a big old loop, but that's a lot of fun. And then another loop that we'd do would be out through Holsworthy to Bromyard and Winslow to Helmsley, Middleton, and so on. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. So, okay, this is actually quite an expensive section here, Holsworthy out to Bromyard, so I think that's the one we'll do today. Oh, look at this road. Oh, you're going to make life interesting, aren't you? Okay, good, right, I'm all about this. This is what I live for. All right, let's get that out of the way. Whoever built that deserves a flaming medal. Okay, so I don't think there's any way of avoiding a tunnel. Let's have a look at the kind of elevation difference. No. We're going to have to go uphill a fair whack, no matter how we do this. All right. This could end up being incredibly expensive. Stay tuned and find out just how expensive we're talking about. Oh dear. Alright, well it's already proving expensive. And we're already not going in a straight line. We want to be heading from here just to the left, so that in that gully. Yeah, let's back it up. Let's back it up one. We want to be in this gully here between the copper mine and this side of the hill. We're going to have to tunnel. There's no, you know, it would be completely ridiculous to try and take it all the way up and over the hill. Although, you know what, it might be fun. Let's see where we go. Ridiculous is, you know, is a speciality. And you know, it would make for a relatively nice tourist route. All right, we're going to need to bypass that. Okay, so how do you want to bypass it? Well, let's take an underground road, which is usually not something I do this early on. Usually, I'd want to do it a little bit later, so that we can go under it. Right, let's use a tiny brush. Right, take you down. That should do. Yeah, that only cost me 10 grand, that's fine. Let's get our country roads, please. That's a tram. That's not a road at all. Small country road. There we go. Oop. So this is going to be quite an expensive bit of road build, but hopefully I'll build it deep enough that we can get a train bridge over the top of it, even if it's only just over the top of it. Where are you trying to align terrain with? What's your what dilemma are you having here? No, well, let's try again. That's good. A little bit more. There we go. So obviously I've got to connect the road before I can do anything with track. And I may have built a little bit too close to the existing road for this to be easy. And actually we still need to stay quite low down for this bit. Oh, yeah, I think I've erred. On the flat, please. No, okay, right, let's cancel that side. Let's go down a bit further this way. So where are we? We want to cross about here. And obviously because we're going uphill anyway, so that way is going to work quite nicely. Although, why it's just built a humpback section there. Let's get rid of that. I don't like that. No, okay, alright, right, fine. Be that way. I was wondering how long it would take before I started having to build things. You know. Oh, there we go. That's better. You can stay low down just for a little while longer. There we go. Start coming shallow. Keep coming shallow. And then link onto there. No, let's go to there. And then pleasantly link at the right height, if you would be so kind. I mean, there is, of course, no guarantee that this works in the first place. Right, that's bypassed, which should allow me to delete this first time. Place your bets. Yes. Excellent. That's more like it. Okay, I'm still not pleased with that though. I'm gonna just because I can't bear it, I'm gonna even that out a little bit. Come on, come on. Any more? You're gonna give me any more success than that? No. Okay. Well, I'll do something with that later. All right. Hopefully, I don't like the angle of approach, but the question is, will the track like the angle of approach? Alright, we've got the right depth. We might have to carve the sides down a little. So the depth is right. We just need to take the sides down. Hopefully. And I think we will try and do this with road. Not enough space. I don't believe you. Anybody? Anybody going to help with this at all? No? Okay, right. Well, maybe a bit of digging is in order then. So we just need enough room for there to be bridge supports here. Let's go as far as there. Let's see if we use a bit of track, see if that'll help. None of this is cheap. I don't need to do anything clever, just hack away at that bit of mountainside. Okay, let's get rid of that. Of course, that is in the wrong place, but let's see what it thinks of that. Alright, where are we colliding? We've got a collision coming out there. And then potentially on the other side as well. And I don't really want to be turning the corner that much. I want to be going like this. That's, you know, this is our ideal route here. So effectively I have just removed a bit of ground that I didn't need to. Excellent. That's what I'm all about. Also, it means that that road is possibly now not shallow enough. Well, not deep enough. Okay, we should probably do what we have done before. Yeah, you see, look, you've done this in a highly illogical fashion. What you want to do is come across here at a right angle, because you get far less resistance from the game in doing so. And actually, I can't fault the game for this. You know, this is me trying to build in a relatively idiotic fashion. But you know, the end result is hopefully going to look, you know, like something that people intended to do. How much does that cost? 18 grand, okay. Let's smooth that a bit, because I don't think I'm going to do much more with that. Come on, take out that lump on the corner. I don't like it. You don't like it. It doesn't serve us any purpose. It doesn't make us look any better. Tourists aren't going to come from around the world to see this lump here. Zoom right in. Let's go get it. I want a virtual jackhammer to chip away at it. You. Be gone. More evening. There we are. Yeah. Smoothing it out just a little. And a bit more. There you go. Go on. Keep going. Get it gone. This is just vanity on my part. You don't mind? I'm sure. Right. There we go. Bubble along a little more. That looks all right. Okay. Right. Meanwhile, back on the actual objective. If we want to cross here, effectively, that's where we want to cross, and we want to cross like that. It means we need to take the road off at a right angle, off that angle, about here, and then connect it up with there. Okay? Which means that we did actually spend a bit there that we didn't necessarily need to. So let's give it a helping hand to get started. We want to keep it at a relatively deep level to get across. Right, there you go. That's as much of a helping hand as I'm going to give you. Now, well, unless you tell me I've got to give you more of a helping. Oh, you're going to do it. Excellent. Right, I don't want you up that high, though. I want you to stay flat. Yes! I'd love it if you stayed at the maximum depth. That would be good. We do need to back the track up a little bit, though, so we can come in here. Actually, no, we can block this ground back in, maybe? Okay, alright, no, all is not lost. All is not lost. Let's do this. And obviously, we can't even test out if this is going to work until such a time as we've bypassed, because the existing road is going to stay in place, which is tremendously unhelpful. I mean, I get, you know, everybody understands why the bypass system is in place. It's to stop you basically severing connections from various services to your towns, so that you can then take all the profits for yourself. There we go. Right, you're out of here. There you go. Nice. Okay, another bypass. Job done. Right, so if we can jump across about there, about here, anywhere in this area here, then we are laughing. Big brush, bring them up. Bring that canyon back up. Yeah, and this is not a frugal use of money. This is going to come in quite expensive, I should expect. 150,000. Oh well, you've only got to spend it once, unless of course I decide I need to do more digging, in which case I'll have to spend it again. Right, now that's looking better. Let's try and get a bridge across any piece of this, shall we? Rather like that. That's what I want. What do you want from me to make that work? I also don't want a wooden bridge. I want something that's going to stand the test of time. Okay, well, is there any route I can take here where you don't, you know, get hacked off with me? Bridge pillar collision. Do I need to chip the sides down a bit? What's the, you know, what's the X factor that I'm missing here? Ah, what if we play with the elevation? Can we get some love out of that? This is so very close to working. I can feel it. I can feel how close we are. All right, back to the terrain tools. And this is before, of course, we're going to have to invest heavily in actually building a flaming tunnel. Unless we can get over the top. It might be kind of cool to get over the top. That would be fun. But let's see if we can get over here first. Down, please. Why do you not want to take that bit down? I want you to take this bit down. It may seem a little counterintuitive to be taking excess down when that's not what we're here for, but it might mean that we have enough space to get the bridge pillar down to get across on our train. Okay, let's have a look at that and then review. That looks like it could be close. So we managed to get our bridge pillar in there. That's not a bad place to start. Possibly dug out a little too much there. Hold everything. That says it's worked. How off target are we there? Ooh, that's going to take some re-engineering. And it seems like an awful lot of faff for one bridge. Alright, let's see about moving the other end. See if we can still find a bit that worked. I'm going to immediately... No, there we go. Ooh. Let's have a look. That's far better alignment. Okay, we'll take it. Sold. Built it out of the wrong material. Not sold. Yeah, you might think, like, seriously? You know, take the nice answer when you get offered it. Quiet. I'm building it out of stone. Come on. It was around here. You want to do it. Famous things you shouldn't have done. Nuts. And it's perhaps because before it was able to build its own terrain up to meet what it needed to do. And now that I've taken that away, I need to smooth that terrain back out. See, because we built this lip here and that one there. So if I just chip those back down again, it'll work. Please. Yeah, chip that one down. Not much, just a little. There we go. And then we'll work on which angle are we coming up? We're coming up really quite sharp. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Brace yourself. First time. All right, not first time. Doesn't want to go there because that's all interfering with the track. Okay, I've gone too near the corner. So let's go over a little more. You had it. You should have just accepted the wooden bridge, you gigantic fool. Alright, it'll do that, but I don't like the angle. The angle's going to not be helpful for us at all. No, look at that. That's terrible. Okay, well, if I were to shift this round on an angle that's not terrible, can we find something that it agrees with? So it likes that. And actually, that whole area is a little lower down. Alright, maybe that's the secret weapon here. Maybe if we just even this down a little. Just a touch. Maybe that's all it wants. All it ever wanted was just a little lower down. No. How's that for alignment? Yeah, that alignment's good. Okay, we're going to have to move over again. Come on. We can do this. Alright, I think I might take the next one that works, and then we'll make it work. Right, that's where we want it. Well, it's not where we want it, but that's where we're having it. At least that side is pointing in the right direction. Made out of stone, take it. Right, okay, cool. And I want to double track it. Let's get that established immediately. I'm not taking any chances on that not working later. In fact, if I put one here, can I triple track it? No. That's okay. Triple tracking is unnecessary. Good. Finally. Alright, so this side is what's coming into the station just down here. So let's see where a kind of harmonious curve exists. I suppose that's okay. Alright. Let's smash this track up. I feel like pointing out to it that if this was cities of the Skylines variety, you'd have just given me a refund for that bit of spend. Okay, right, up over the hillside. Let's go, let's go. We've spent enough time monkeying around with a bridge here. That's as tall as it wants to go, and it's going to cost me a packet to get through there. And is it going to get any better as we go higher up? In fact, if I extend outwards, yeah, you can't even get past that mine. Whoa, that cost just spiraled. All right, talk to me. Give me options here. All right, what if I go straight here? And we now have one of those, hey look everybody, it's a tunnel. What's the betting you can't double track through it? Alright, well in which case, let's not spend any more than we have to get the tunnel started. I really don't like this. There we go. And let's see if you are prepared to play the damn game. I have read various things about getting track to snap both sides of the tunnel, ranging from don't build all the way through the tunnel so that you can get snapped inside, that ain't it, to make sure you try and connect from both ends at the same time, which I think is probably the way we're going to have to go, but we're not going to be able to afford to get all the way through this ruddy tunnel, are we? Yeah, £1 million. New best offer, 970,000. £1 million. Coming out of a tunnel onto a bridge. Oh yeah, that's going to work first time, isn't it? Totally going to work. Don't want to do that. Alright, 940,000. Let's set the thing running until I've got enough cash to actually pay for that. Okay, while I wait for the money to come in to pay for this white elephant of a bit of train track, thank you for tuning in today. I've been Colonel Failure. You want to see if this is going to work now, don't you? Alright, hold on. Yes, we're, progress is what the heck are you doing there? That is in no way what I had in mind. What was I saying? I was just talking on my way out of the episode. Okay. Yes, so this time around we haven't accomplished much, but much like the classic episodes, it's going to work. The classic episodes of old, we have spent time gouging a huge amount of ground in order to hopefully make something transport worthy. That's going to need revisiting to be made a little bit more, a little easier on the eye, and that will be coming up probably in the next episode. What do we need? We need 570 some odd, 575. I'm not going to ask for a second quote on that. I'll take that as soon as something. In fact, I'm not even going to wait. I'm going to borrow the money and get it paid. No, I'm not going to need to. No. Whoa! We clearly just had to pay for all the maintenance in the world. Fine. Take the money, build the thing. There we go. It's built. Right, we've got the tunnel built. Next time around, we will be connecting up to Bromyard, which better make a hell of a lot of profit in a hurry. Thanks very much for tuning in today. I've been Colonel Failure. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, because how else can you possibly expect to stay up to date on the enthralling goings on in Drain Fever? Thanks very much. Catch you next time. Cheerio.